Hello, internet friends. Have another relatively short training commentary for you here, closing out this last week of training, week 6. I tallied up all the votes in my head. Next time when I do that, first of all, thank you all for all the comments and the feedback. It was really awesome to see people that still watch and are still involved. But number 2 came out on top this time, so the majority of people wanted to hear a training history, and I will be doing that probably tomorrow, and I will have that up as soon as I am finished with it. It's quite a long history, been exercising, working out, and training in some fashion for nearly 16 years now, so it's quite a bit of ground to cover, but I will do my best to bring that all down. And then the thing after that, the next thing on the list, is probably going to be a combination of injury prevention and mobility, because they do go hand in hand. So those are the next 2 informative videos that you should be looking for this week, if you're interested in seeing those. And yeah, so let's get into what this session looked like. Nothing crazy super spectacular. This was my last session of the week, and so it's the way that it's structured right now in my training and in my programming. I have it set as kind of a relief valve to let me regulate my volume and my intensity a little bit more freely. My first and second sessions of the week are my primary squat, bench, and deadlift focused workouts, and then on this day it's kind of a secondary focus, so I'm not as concerned about hitting specific numbers because I'm going to be fatigued from coming right out of a tough squat workout and a tough deadlift workout and going right into another squat workout. And so this is the one that's going to include my main variation. It's going to be my pause squats, so they're going to have kind of the higher focus in here. I'm still doing a little bit of regular squatting too, just to keep my total volume up, because I don't want my variant volume to overwhelm my competition volume, because that is just losing some of your specificity that I really value very highly in my training. And so worked up to a relatively easy 2 sets of 3 at 495 on my regular squats, and then dropped it down to 430 for my pause squats, focusing mostly on positions, consistency, and sort of tempo of these reps. I'm not trying to make them super crazy, fancy, explosive, or do anything weird. I'm just trying to hold my positions and strengthen kind of the bottom of the lift, get comfortable in that state of discomfort, if you will. After my pause squats, I did move on to my big bench variation for the week. It's my feet are going to be up, and I'm going to have an ultra wide grip. Normally my grip is going to be my ring fingers or my middle finger on the rings, and this what you're going to see is an illegally wide grip where my index fingers are going to be outside of the rings on the press, and trying to, again, kill the ego with my bench. Every time I get hyphy on it, every time I try to push my bench up really quickly, little technical mistakes and little things sneak in, and the focus gets lost. And that's one of the reasons that a lot of you see that my right side likes to lag behind. Part of that's an injury, and part of it's because I just have this natural reaction to tuck my right elbow on the way up to protect my shoulder. It's kind of a subconscious trigger, and so I have to be really much more focused on my pressing than anything else. And anytime that I start getting up in the heavier weights, it has a tendency to lose that focus. And so I am really trying to humble myself this cycle on my bench pressing and say, I don't care what weight's on the bar, I need to work with appropriate volumes and appropriate technical proficiency, and just improve on that. Because every time I get up close to 400 pounds, when I've hit 385 in a competition, 392 in a competition, 395 paused in, with a self lift off in my own gym, that's always the time right before I am just losing my ability to hold my technique. It's just, it sucks to have long arms sometimes, it sucks to have a history with shoulder injuries, but you have to do whatever is within your means to suit your situation. So that was the workout, and yeah, just trying to stay focused, trying to keep myself on my schedule and on my plan, really focusing on keeping my priorities straight this next couple of weeks. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope if you are interested in hearing that training history and then later in the week the injury and mobility video, those will be up hopefully as soon as I'm able, and I'm just really excited to see that people were interested to even leave their opinions in the first place. So thank you all for that, and I will talk to you very soon. Have a great day. Bye.